video I've not seen. Interesting. Thanks, YouTube, for not sending me notifications again. Far Cry 4 is only 5 minutes long, though. Yeah, I know, I actually did that the first time I played.
How can I assist you?
Because it was very, very amusing. Right, so you are actually diseased, so I'm kind of happy to leave you alone. You're just going to be suffering attrition there in the woods, and you're going to be rebuilding your army, which does not make me very happy. I feel like I'm actually going to need to back off to Rome and get these two armies replenished, especially you. You are dangerously low. You the one that got... No, you don't have the upgraded sword, so in fact... How far can you run? Not far enough. Let's put you in Genoa. And we'll move you to Narbo. Oh, Acqua Sextio. Just across the border would be enough. That'll allow you to upgrade your swords. Although 3 more turns until that's upgraded.
Ready for battle.
I'm going to... I don't want to put you in Ravenna because you'll just get ill. Let's put you back in Rome. You can move a nice long distance. And that'll allow you to replenish.
Commander.
When I finish the stream, will I send you guys on a raid? Quite possibly, depending on who's streaming and what. Alright. Priests doing their thing. You're sitting here taking attrition because I kind of forgot you existed. So you go and replenish because the rebels you were going to hunt down went onto land and suicided. You're still holding Rotomagus. Are you ill? No, but Rotomagus is. You desperately need to upgrade that. Let's go ahead and do that.
Ready for...
You're replenishing. Look at that replenishment. That's the type of replenishment I like to see. Thank you, champions. Caesarea is going to be positive soon. Excellent.
battle.
And is there any other... Are there any other upgrades I could do here? Yes, but I'm low on food, so I can't do the food upgrades. Unless I got the food market. Squalor and public order. You have 2 squalor you could use. I mean, I'd really like to get the city up to level 3, 4. That's going to require a heck of a lot more food. Change you to a fishing wharf, but I don't really want to. I think I just need to wait until this city grows a bit further. Right, what other armies? You are replenishing in Vesoncho.
Ready for orders.
So you're going to be diseased, I'm sure. You are going to try and hold out in
At your command.
You're ill. I'm actually going to put you out of the city and then hopefully you can
On the move. You may as well get
recover.
Comfy, men. Your orders.
And you...
We cannot sail there.
Accidentally put you to sea. There we go. Right, everyone's recovering. Money. Who's starving? You're starving. Nothing I can do. You're starving. Nothing I can do. Who's making the most? No. Let's go and upgrade that one province in Spain that I always forget exists. You. You desperately need a reservoir because your sanitation is terrible and you should feel terrible. Let's also upgrade the... Oops. One farm. 2.
The spirits tell us that we should offer you gold. We do not argue with spirits.
You're Irish. Of course you don't argue with spirits. It's what gets you drunk. Yes, I will accept your offer of money. You might be the reason you're homeless. I might be the reason you're homeless. Because they were pissing me off so hard that I sent a navy and burned Dublin to the ground. Yeah, I know I can reduce immigration. I don't do that on principle. Prepare for the Aztecs to launch sunset invasion of Spain. Right, here the Huns, what are you doing? Oh, that would be so annoying. Suddenly the Aztecs just turn up, you're like, okay, I'm doing okay, we might survive this. Boom, Aztecs. It's Mart, thank you very much for the follow, welcome to the channel. Glad to see so many new faces here watching. Welcome, welcome. Make sure you do hit that follow button so you get notifications when I do more stuff in the future. I do loads of Total War, also other strategy games like European Universalis, Crusader Kings, etc, etc, etc. What is this game and how do you play? This is Total War Attila. You play by leading armies, basically. So this is the strategic map where
you take up arms and attack these people.
Go away. You want me to declare war on the Sassanids, the second most powerful nation in the world? No! That's what I was saying. So this is like the strategic map where you build cities, you upgrade them, you move around the armies, and then when the armies clash, you zoom in on a tactical map and you fight the actual battle itself, depending on what troops you have given the various armies. It's really good. And this is the best of the Total Wars, I would say. So if you want to get into it, then I would recommend this. Though this is a little more difficult than some of the other ones.
We always remember with honor those we consider to be friends.
Probably.
Do you not wish to be counted in that number?
No. Probably the best introduction to Total War is probably Shogun 2, I would say. Be funny if there was a mod like that. Western Rome would be beyond legendary. I've usually found the Aztecs go for Scandinavia rather than Spain. Scandinavia and Britain. That's one of the downsides to playing as the Vikings in Sunset Empire. Right. The shaman's trying to kill us. Really bad move. You're a shaman who's a level 1 attacking... Oh no, you're attacking an army. Okay. I was going to say, attacking an uber elite assassin. 91% chance of success.
Oh God.
Murder the fool. This isn't complicated. I'm just playing on a fairly high level. Like, I'm playing as Rome during the fall of Rome. Rome is not supposed to exist. Rome is meant to die. That's why their difficulty is legendary. And this is why I have so many bad guy armies attacking us.
We hunger for battle.
You up. Ooh, that's the champion. You've got all of the abilities I want you to have. Not sabotage army. Sabotage walls could be useful too. Let's get that. And you are still diseased. We have a lot of Huns on the way. Ravenna, are you still diseased? Ravenna's not diseased.
At your command.
This is a difficult decision. Do I want to send a diseased army into a city? Because they'll probably just disease the city again. I don't think I have much choice.
Set up the watch. Ready for orders.
Right. One more turn and Rome's army is replenished. Genoa still needs another turn or two.
Ready for orders.
We can go and attack them.
Hear us, Lord!
You want to fight? That's a whole lot of archers you have.
Wow!
Wouldn't it be a shame if something were to happen to them? So what you've been seeing so far is the strategic mode. This is going to be the battle itself. So you can see we have various troops. They have these guys, I have these. Oh, they were fortified. That's a problem. Well, not necessarily. I can hit them from absolutely every direction. And they have no frontline troops. Oh, this is going to be a walkover. Rain. Rain is good. I like rain. Rain disrupts archery. So then you go into this map and then you can see all the troops and you can position them and everything. So they are currently defending this little fort. Because these are Roman rebels, they can do that.
Orders!
So I think I'm going to put 2 units there. 2 units there, but I'm going to take damage from the towers, unfortunately. 2 units there. 2 units there. 2 units here. Well, let's do... No, sorry. And then 1 unit can go there, because you're all that's left. Sorry. Start. Pause. Right, you lot. Not all of you. You lot, charge. Charge. Spread out. General, I want you to get as close as you can without actually getting in range. I love if the enemy is fortified and you have artillery and they don't. Yeah, that helps. Unfortunately, these little forts have more towers than cities do, which is kind of redonkulous. zoom in right close, you can see the troops actually running in. We are going to be absolutely exhausted by the time we get there. Archers. Fortunately, both of their archers are in the same position, so I put my one unit in the wrong place. I'm hoping we can just blitz through everywhere else, though. And because we're hitting them from every entrance, their archers can't really run anywhere. It's not like they can leave the base. Most of my losses will end up from the towers because they're so close to each other. Yes, I know. That's why I kind of wish I'd realised that this was a fortified battle, because I probably wouldn't have done it. But this is a garrison army. It doesn't really matter if I take casualties, because I just run away and replenish. Like, their job is to sit in cities, and the best place to replenish is in cities.
Enemy units have been rallied.
But yeah, we are obliterating them. And this is also a fort, which means no retreat, I believe. I think that's true. Oh wow, there. Really? You got away? Yeah, we did. It's too bad that these aren't Cornuti Senores with their spears, their javelins.
We have gained the upper hand.
Gained? Did I ever lose it?
Spears at your command.
AI with its infinite wisdom left the back entrance unguarded. Not sure that they had much of a choice, because I just have more units than them, hence I can hit them from every angle. They kind of had to pick and choose.
The general has fallen. Our victory grows ever nearer.
We're routed, just these two archers now. We're going to run like a bunch of wimps. Nope, we've won. I'm in that before the towers kill more. Good, so we lost 400, they lost 700. They have 100 men still standing. They might be able to run, but I doubt it. Romans should just live in the military camps rather than cities. Yeah. Oh, I totally forgot to check to see how their javelins did. 74 kills with the super javelins, compared to 5 and 8 for the archers, and 6. So you can really see the difference between uber javelins and archers. I'll take the... We did run. That's very disappointing.
Advance.
Unfortunately for you, I can run further than you. Auto resolve defensively. Nope. Denied.
Would that I were as swift as the angels.
And now, because we are in a province with swords, we can upgrade them. I might actually move you through to Pompelo and upgrade your army again with proper equipment. Right, Huns, do you have any other agents trying to get through? One. Ooh. And we get our improved incendiary warfare next turn, which means my catapults of doom will shoot more quickly. Which I think is going to be hilarious. Sassanid relations becoming positively warm at this point.
I greet you in my master's feared name.
Are the weapon armor upgrades global like they did to Rome 2? No. You still have to go to the province where they're produced. So I have my weapons here, archers here, and armor and shields here. So they're all close to each other. But it does mean that as the Empire expands outwards, that's going to be further and further from the front line. But when the Empire was at its lowest, I'd lost all of France, I've lost all of Italy, I lost all of Britain, I lost all of the Balkans. These two cities here were the front line. So my troop buildings were here, and that's really when I started to build up my military infrastructure. Until that point, it was just like, I need to try and hold, I need to try and slow the enemy's advance as much as possible. And then it's like, okay, I have to make a stand here. And we did, and we won, and we pushed back out after that. That was Attila's first defeat. Then the second defeat was when Attila attacked Ravenna. And I have to say, a strategic masterpiece. I managed to isolate all of their armies, I managed to bulldoze Attila down, got all of my armies back into safety, and also killed, I think, 5 Hun armies in 1 turn. It was good. But this is their counterattack. And that's also why my legions were so bloodied, because that was the aftermath of having fought all of those armies. And then diseases meant I couldn't recover. Points in those. You guys have leveled. You're just sitting... tower? Yeah, you're in port. That's fine.
Yes.
You're just going to sit over here. The Abdanians should just leave. You're fine.
Ready for orders.
You actually could force march to Sextia, which give you better recovery. Could also upgrade you to Cornuti Seniores. That will make you quite a lot more expensive, but it also makes you a hell of a lot better at fighting. No, I'm going to save it. You are only a garrison army.
Hunger for battle.
Same thing with you. How's Caesarea doing? Caesarea is finally positive public order for probably the first time in the game. You also produce a lot of food. I was wondering if anyone here had rebuilt the lead mines, but they haven't. So there's still no source of lead in the world.
Hunger for battle.
Which means I can't upgrade my aqueducts further.
At your command. Ready for orders.
And you guys are still recovering. Fair enough. Right. Food. Is there anything I can do about your food supplies? No. And no. The only thing I could do is get rid of your garrisons, but I don't want to do that. You're the front line. Narbonensis is positive. Can you start paying taxes yet? Oh, no. No, you can't. Italia. You start paying taxes yet? Yes, actually, you can. Upgrade. Upgrade. That's most of the money gone. Let's see if there's any upgrades that I can do here. You could. How's the food supply? Plus 50. You're going to get some more. Become a governor's house, which is just multiplies all the money you're making. And I think that's done. Do I want to move my spies?
How may I serve you?
Yes, actually, I'm going to see if I can... Can't reach.
How can I assist you?
You could, but you're not very good.
I am a shadow.
We'll try. I can reach that guy. I'm going to try and hinder you.
Bringing destruction and
And
chaos.
stop this one full stack moving in. If I can isolate him, then I can potentially kill the others.
I have not failed completely. My work is done.
So, no. You're rubbish.
How can I assist you?
I'll leave you where you are. Where is Attila now? That is a good question. There. He's passed the Schlevians by, so he's well on his way over to us. He's bypassed both of these, in fact. Then all of this white territory here, that's all ruined. So this is all territory which the Huns have just completely annihilated. It's completely devastated and needs to be rebuilt. Because if we go over there, it's just going to be a sea of ruin. See all of these ruined cities. So many of them. The Huns have had a great game. Eastern Rome, mostly dead. I think they're just left in... Yeah, North Africa here. They lost a city there too. They're not having a great time. They're really not having a great time. Am I still with my coward of an emperor? Yeah, Emperor Hilarious has actually become a fairly decent emperor. I mean, he's 65 now, but he's lasted it. He resisted the invasions. Out of favour, indecisive attacker, smooth talker, respectful, byword for cruelty, and engineer. I mean, that engineer trait is really no. Oh no, it's only governed. I don't have a special armour. Research rate and growth. You don't need the growth necessarily, so we'll go with that. One of the other governors might. You don't need it. Narbonnesis is probably the one that needs it the most. You've already got growth. Okay. In fact, that's probably a worthwhile thing to do, is to go through my people. Just make sure they got all the gear they need. You're an admiral, so you're less important. You're also a very good general. You have Warcry and Raise Banner. Warcry reduces their morale, Raise Banner increases our own. You're actually a really good general. Spotting chance for a ship is useful. Morale versus Romans, that's more for a garrison army, I think. And then these are all people married to other people. You're still not of age, just. You've already got all the gear. You are a governor. You are the governor of what? Where are you? You're the governor of Burdigala. Burdigala is also another one which is trying to grow. So you would be a good applicant for the growth and research rate. Longus is a general. A general where?
We hunger for battle.
You're the garrison army. So you want the public order. Which we don't have. Or morale in own or allied territory. You're a garrison force, that's exactly where you'll be fighting. That works. Fimbra. He is a governor and is missing this as well. These aren't particularly useful though. Unfortunately I've just lost a wave of generals and governors because they got too old. Experience for infantry might be alright. You are low loyalty. Scroll this. So you go and secure his loyalty. Governor. So you could have construction cost for ports and wealth from commerce. Oh, I know exactly who needs that. Who's in charge of this stuff? Research, construction, public order. No. You need the port bonus. You produce a silly amount of money from commerce. I'm glad I did this. I haven't done it for a while. You're fine. You're fine. Fine. You need stuff. You're also a general. General where?
We hunger for battle.
You are an actual legion general and you don't have gear? Whoops. Upkeep cost for melee infantry, that would be good. That's also recruitment cost. Yeah, we'll do that. And then morale versus nomads. That could be really good. Yeah, I think morale versus nomadic tribes. Who's this? Cursor. Scroll down. Cursor's there, so go to Lanus. Lanus is an admiral. Do we have any more site bonuses? No. You're also an admiral, and then you're not doing anything. What's your ability? Tax rate. So you're a governor in waiting. Well, I'm just going to go through the governors just to see You're a governor with a morale thing? Why? You need one of these. Longus is a general. You're a governor. Actually, morale in own territory. You're a governor. That's always going to be you. You've got... Actually, I didn't check what you've actually got. Research rate and armor. Acceptable. That's all the governors. You could actually get a promotion. Lucky you. You're already maximum. You're not. You are. Actually, you could get promotion too. It's good to get these guys back on the ladder because it means they actually start generating influence again. Because for a while these guys just had no influence and I'm still not entirely sure why. It's like something bugged out and they just weren't generating any. Should change the name to the Southern Roman Empire. Well, I don't know, we're still the West. And done. Let's see how the Huns screw us now. Ebdonians making a run for it. Quite wise. Caledonians thinking about going after Otomagus. 1, it's diseased. 2, it's one of my biggest garrisons, so... Come on then. A Duke champion attacking one of my priests. My priest is much higher level. Must remember to send a spy over there to deal with him. Bolsonaro won the election. Okay. Right, here are the Huns. What are they doing? Not a lot.
Your generals are true soldiers.
Stop trying to call me into stupid wars, you moron. Pretty sure that ominous noise has been there ever since Shogun Total War. I think you might be right. I think that is a consistent thing in all of the Total Wars. Oh. This is a legion. So I can either have the +1 authority or the +1 logistics. Logistics is super useful. Although actually for this army, not so much. Decree. +3 loyalty. Good. You are still ill. I am disappointed. You're still recovering, but you'll be done next turn. You're at full strength. We have a full legion.
We hunger for
Don't
battle.
know that I want to move you straight away. Actually, you know what? I do. I'm going to put you out here.
Commander, at your command.
Your champion leveled up. Excellent.
Ready
I
for
want you
orders.
and Medioladium.
Commander,
I want you
ready for orders.
force marching up to Genoa.
Get moving, you wretches. On the move.
Which without the champion you should be able to reach. Boom. Need to repair this, then I can use the bloody roads. This is a long way around. It's a testament to how quick my legions move that I could make that at all. And then you are going to head south.